Hi everyone, I'm Sasha Miles-Bunch, an associate in the Court of Protection Department at Anthony Gold Solicitors. Today we'll discuss a pressing question many of our clients ask: when will the Court of Protection appoint a health and welfare deputy? There are two types of deputyship order that the court can make under the powers conferred to it by the Mental Capacity Act 2005, in relation to property and affairs or health and welfare. Unlike a lasting power of attorney, which is put in place by the person concerned while they have capacity to do so, the court will most commonly be asked to make a deputyship order where a person has lost capacity to make certain decisions, does not have a pre-existing lasting power of attorney, and requires someone to be appointed to make decisions on their behalf. In the Court of Protection, the person who the proceedings are about is usually referred to as P. I will therefore be using this to refer to P throughout the rest of the video. While property and affairs deputyship applications are often granted, it's much more difficult to persuade the court to appoint a deputy for health and welfare. In particular, the Mental Capacity Act requires the court to ensure that the powers conferred upon a deputy are as limited in scope and duration as reasonably practicable in the circumstances, and that a single decision of the court is to be preferred to the appointment of a deputy. The court is also required by the Mental Capacity Act to ensure that regard is had to whether making a deputyship order regarding P's health and welfare is the least restrictive way to achieve the desired outcome. It's often the case that the appointment of a deputy will not be seen as least restrictive when compared to the option of a one-off decision by the court. Where the court is asked, for example, to appoint a deputy to make decisions about where P should live and what care they should receive, the approach taken is often to decline to make the deputyship order in favour of making a one-off decision on the matter. There are also powers in the Mental Capacity Act which enable urgent or day-to-day decisions to be made on behalf of P in relation to their care or treatment without the need to appoint a deputy or consult the court. Again, relying on these powers is usually considered by the court as the least restrictive option compared to appointing a single person to make these decisions on someone's behalf. Where a health and welfare deputyship order is granted, it is common for the court to limit the deputy's decision-making powers to one specific issue, as opposed to delegating the decision-making powers generally in relation to P's health and welfare. So, what are the kinds of circumstances in which a court will appoint a health and welfare deputy? Each case will be considered on an individual basis. However, some examples include where P has very complex health and social care needs and a series of linked decisions need to be made on their behalf, where there is evidence of a past failure by professionals to consult those interested in P's welfare before decisions are made, where P has communication or behavioural issues and the oversight and support of a single person is essential to the management of their personal welfare, where P is difficult to engage living in the community and there is a risk associated with their isolation from health and social care support, and finally, where there are established safeguarding concerns about P. If you found the information in this video to be helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the Anthony Gold YouTube channel for all the latest updates in relation to the Court of Protection. If you have any questions related to the Court of Protection, please leave them in the comments section below this video and we'll try to answer them as soon as possible. If you require advice about someone you know who can't make decisions for themselves or need support about someone you know who's lost mental capacity, please give us a call on 0207 940 4060 or visit our website at anthonygold.co.uk.